Hey guys, this is Michael Myers 101 doing an analysis of the new Halloween trailer that just came out. Second trailer so far. And I'm going to be discussing, my thoughts on the trailer and what clues I think it gives us about the new Halloween 2018 coming out this October. Now, I know a lot of fans weren't very excited for the new trailer, actually. I was kind of surprised. A lot of people felt that the first trailer had given too much away. They didn't want a lot to be spoiled. So they actually weren't really looking forward to the second trailer. But I think with that, you don't really know for sure until the movie comes out. There could be a lot of twists in the movie, a lot of things that don't go the way people planned. So just can't really know for sure until we see it on October 19th. I think for this trailer, it seemed like it really focused on the first two films, the first two original films in the Halloween series. I felt like the first half of the trailer really focused on Halloween 2. It started out with the kids trick or treating. They had the boom box. They bump into Michael, just like we saw in Halloween 2 when the kid with the boom box bumps into him. There's that over the shoulder view of Michael right after that. Him walking around between the houses just reminded me instantly of the opening scenes in Halloween 2, the way he's walking between the houses. Then seeing the picking up the hammer reminded me of the hammer he used to kill the guard at the hospital in Halloween 2. And there was also, you see the old lady making sandwiches. She's wearing the same pink robe, same kind of curly hair as the Mrs. Elrod did in Halloween 2. And there's the knife sitting there on the table that Michael steals. So a lot of big similarities to Halloween 2 there in the first half of the trailer. Then I felt like the second half kind of moved more into similarities with the original Halloween. I felt like I just started referencing it with the graveyard, the investigators sitting there talking about Michael coming home, just like Dr. Loomis did so much in the original. I also thought that the way Michael walks along the fence line, you see a shot of him walking along. I thought it was really cool because it reminded me of the way he was walking along the school fence line when he followed Tommy Doyle in the original Halloween. I liked the shot of sheets hanging up in the air, drying, just like the sheets in the original Halloween that Michael's standing behind when Laurie, looks out the window. I thought that was really great. I also love the way, how Laurie knocks Michael down. He, sits up in that robotic way, just like he did in the original Halloween. After she stabs him with the knife, he gets back up again to come and strangle her at the end. I thought these similarities, they showed that this film is going to. I feel like it's going to tie really closely to the first two films. Maybe not so much of the rest of the sequels. I think it's going to. They're trying to get back to that feel of the first two and really make it very similar to the feel of those. I felt like there were a couple scenes that had references to the other sequels, like when Michael attacks the woman in the bathroom, similar to the way he steals the woman's keys in H2O, or when he fights with Joe Grizzly in the bathroom in Rob Zombie's Halloween. There's also, the bus crashing, that whole idea, Michael escaping from that, kind of reminded me of Halloween 4. So I do like those. I wish there was some more of that, but it seems like they really want to focus on those first two films. And I think that makes sense because, like I said in my video about why Halloween is ignoring the rest of or all the sequels, I said that the first two films were the only two in the entire series that got passing grades from the fans on Rotten Tomatoes. So it's make a lot of sense that they're trying to focus on those two films, the ones that the majority of people did like, to try to appeal to the wide audience. And I felt like there were also some things that backed up what Jamie Lee Curtis has said in some interviews, what I've said in some of my videos, that this idea that Laurie Strode is becoming the new Dr. Loomis in this film. And I felt like there were definitely a couple similarities in that way, the way that Laurie is, going with the police officer to investigate the house, just like, Dr. Loomis did in the original Halloween and Halloween 4 also. And then in addition, the way that she starts talking about Michael Myers evil to her family, the way that Dr. Loomis did, so many times with his, famous speeches. So just thought it was really cool, seeing those similarities and definitely very excited. I'm still very excited for the movie after watching this trailer. I think it proved my point that I've made in some other videos that they're definitely trying to play it safe. But I think even more proof of that now, seeing that now they're not just ignoring the sequels, they're also really trying to tie this movie to the first two films that were the most liked by the fans. But definitely let me know what you guys think. Definitely want to hear, do you like this new trailer? Do you think the first one might have been better? Are you excited for seeing the movie? Definitely let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you next time.